Alright, so apologies for the technical difficulties. However, we are back, we are live, we are alive, we are happy, we are healthy, we are feeling good. We just got a fresh cut. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Smart water. Just gotta hydrate real quick. Had some fruit punch. Sometimes that's not enough, you feel me? But other than that, what's going on, chat? How you guys feeling today? I wanted to try something a little bit different just due to the fact that it looks like I'm trying to post every single day, right? And today is Friday, which for me means Fashion Friday, right? And I had noticed right off the rip that Tommy Hilfiger and Timberland, I had actually gotten an advertisement for because they were doing a collaboration. Now, me personally, I'm a huge fan of collaborations, especially when it comes to Off-White and Nike, when it comes to Nike allowing Comme des Garçons, Nike when it comes allowing to allow Fog or Fear of God to do some of their stuff, or just all across the board, just allowing, just the opportunity to have two audience combine each other's audience and provide a good product. Now, it only makes sense for Tommy Hilfiger and Timberland to really do a collaboration, and this collaboration makes sense on paper. Like, in my mind, this collaboration would be a no-brainer on paper, right? I'm gonna close the door real quick because I want to get real close and personal with y'all. So, this is a collaboration that would make sense on paper to me, but it's one of those things that why it makes sense on paper is because of the fact that, oh my goodness, bro. Man, I feel so sorry. I don't know if you guys were able to hear me before, but hopefully you guys are able to hear me a whole lot better now. So, recap. Tommy Hilfiger, Timberland, collaboration makes sense. Why? Because of the 90s, hip-hop, that era. You have Timberland boots and Tommy Hilfiger threads. Nostalgia. All right, we're here, we're live, we're actually live. So, why does it make sense? I had already said. This is the collaboration that they have going on. So, I'm going to go one by one, and we're going to go ahead and look at these products. So, Tommy and Timberland, okay? Now, the first thing that you notice is going to be the boots, okay? You got the boots, and then you got the jacket. So, chat, let me know how you feel about the boots. Let me know how you feel about the boots in the chat. I'm curious. Because me personally, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. All right? Overall, I see where they're going with it. I see the vision for it. Now, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm just going to be straightforward and to the point. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. This is probably one of the most disgusting designs that I've ever seen, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan at all. I mean, is it a sneaker? Is it a boot? What is this? I mean, I know Yeezy makes some disgusting things, but this is just horrendous. And in case you guys were wondering if you wanted to get some, they have size 7 through size 10 in a men's available right now for purchase. If you are a fan of something so hideous, I think this is something where you got to be like either an ultra hype beast or you got to be like a big fan of Timberland boots and have every single colorway. But other than that, I would not see myself getting this boot. You can't pay me any amount of money to want to get this boot. I'm gonna throw some music on the background real quick, okay? We're gonna throw some of this on.
Fuck all the bullshit you're going through right now. If you're feeling sad, alone,
Alright.
depressed, upset, fuck that.
So, we throwing some music in on the background.
Shake some ass.
And this is gonna be the Tommy Hilfiger boot. Not a fan. How are you guys feeling about the boot? $250 for a Timberland boot. Now, hold up. Hold the phone. This is a perfectly good Timberland boot, okay? As you can see, I used it for what it's meant for. A fall sneaker, okay? A winter sneaker, okay? fun fact about these Timberlands and how they actually were able to make such an impact into the culture was due to the fact that obviously, if you guys are big hip hop heads or big hip hop followers, you'd understand that the Timberland boot was actually brought upon as a trend, not by rappers, but as or from drug dealers. And the reason why is because drug dealers were the original pop stars of the streets. I don't gotta give you guys this whole spiel. I'm only saying this because I'm a true hip hop nerd. I know where the history of the popularity of the Timberland boot comes from. And honestly, I embrace it because, I mean, the craftsmanship on that Timberland boot is, I mean, I gotta give it to him. But $250 for a Tommy Hilfiger and Timberland boot, that is just disgusting. Now, getting into conversation about the windbreaker here, and I'm gonna scroll it up a little bit just so you guys can see it. But getting into the conversation about this jacket right here. Now that's a whole nother animal. This gives me off-white vibes. This gives me off-white DHL vibes. Okay. Now it looks like it's like of some sort of like picnic blanket material. Obviously I don't know. I don't have it in hand. But overall, I don't know how to feel about the Timberland and the Hilfiger logo itself. I mean, yeah, you don't want to take away too much from one brand and, kind of, take away from the other. But what do you guys think about the logo design? I don't know if you can see that there. But basically, you got the Timberland circle in the middle of the Tommy Hilfiger logo, and it says Timberland on the top, Hilfiger on the bottom. Personally, not a fan. Not a fan. They could have done a lot better. But this jacket, though, is clean. This is a clean jacket. Now, $250 for the jacket. In my mind, it makes sense. I see the value. It's a nice jacket. Now, $250 for the Timberland boots. In my mind, doesn't make sense. I don't see the value there because it's not a nice boot. But this is a nice jacket. It's got a couple of, it's got a pouch in there. It's got the zippers. It's got the logo right under the quarter zip. It's got a big zipper, which I think that's pretty cool. It's got, pretty sure this is more meant to be like just a windbreaker in general. I like the liner on the inside. Gives it that Tommy Hilfiger vibe, but with that Timberland rigidness of being outdoors consistently. So I do see the point of the collaboration on this piece. It does make sense in my mind. I'm curious to see about this other Tommy Hilfiger Timberland collaboration because I have not seen that one yet, or maybe I have not scrolled far into the collaboration. In case you guys were wondering, they have medium, large, and extra large, but they're all out of extra small, double XL, and 3XL. So from what it seems like only skinny people and really big people are into this whole thing. But I see the value here, I see the value here, I see the value here. Gotta say it 3 times because that's what I mean. I was going to say nylon but I was holding back. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say nylon, but I was holding back because I didn't want to get embarrassed. So anyways, moving forward from that, we have the jacket. Now we got this basic tee, and before I move on, how much do you guys think that this tee is? If you haven't seen it already, I gotta make sure that you guys are paying attention. Anyways, because we don't know how far that these people are just moving, I'ma have to show you what I'm doing. So I'm going live. Okay, look, I'm doing it. Boop. Okay, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Anyways, $70 for a t-shirt. What's the most that you guys ever spent on a t-shirt? What's the most that is socially acceptable to spend on a t-shirt? I think I spent like $200 on a hoodie one time. But a t-shirt, I think $70 is about the cap limit for me. That's the only price that's acceptable for me to want to spend that. But anyways, I mean, I'm not a big fan of when people do this. See, I'd be a bigger fan of Tommy Hilfiger, and this is just personal taste here, I have a feeling that some people like this, specifically referring to the Mexicans that try to appear like they're living rich and lavish lifestyles. Anyways, not taking shots. But I hate those plastic vinyl logos that are like this big. In my mind, it's just ugly. I hate it. I hate it. Don't get me wrong. I do like when companies like overdo the logos, but I hate that giant vinyl shiny print. Like if you notice, like in the middle, this Timberland, the Timberland portion is embroidered, but this entire like Hilfiger vinyl piece just looks like a sticker. And me personally, I hate that. I can't stand that. But the embroidery, I think if it would have been like, what would I have done? What would I have done? See, if you would have made it a giant patch, that would have been a vibe. That would have been a vibe. I could see that being a vibe. But I'm just not a big fan of like this vinyl, just like giant print. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. The t-shirt looks kind of flowy and boxy, which I like. Again, with the liner on the inside of the t-shirt. So you could definitely see where it's a mix between those two worlds. Again, the collaboration does make sense. T-shirt, $70? It's a little high price for this t-shirt, if I'm being honest. It doesn't look all that. Now, $60, I'd be able to justify it. But $70, that ain't it, homie. That ain't it, home slice. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Okay, so this is interesting. The parka. So the women's Tommy Hilfiger. Oh, in case you guys were wondering, they also have that shirt in navy. Oh, wait, they got it in black. Whoa. Now, this changes things. This changes things. See, this is what I'm talking about. When they do, like, very minimal, like, why didn't they just do this? Why didn't they just do that? That in my mind is a dub. 10 out of 10. That's on the sleeve, okay? This, on the black it looks better, but I hate that sticker. This is a dub. This is a dub. Moving on. All right. The women's Tommy Hilfiger and Timberland parka for $349. Okay? Let's discuss this. Okay? Let's look at the back. See, this is what I'm talking about. That was literally what I was just saying. A big patch. I can get across that. Again, but on the chest, that wouldn't be a vibe. You'd have to put it on the back like that. I guess it makes more sense because it's a jacket, but this is what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to see. So, I'm giving them bonus points for that. But $349, that's going to be a little bit, that puts a little sour taste in my mouth. I don't know how to feel about that. All right, again with the Tommy Hilfiger liner on the inside of the jacket. I like the big zipper. I like the giant zipper that's just like huge and just annoying and just like pops out because it just makes this collaboration a lot more relevant, a lot more in your face about like what's going on. It's a fashion statement. This is a piece. This is a piece for sure. Like this is something where if you're trying to impress somebody, like this is a piece to buy. But this is also a piece where it's like, if it was for me, regular Joe Schmo, like I'd rock this, to be honest. Like I don't care that it's a women's parka. I'd rock it. I'd rock the shit out of this. But now, could I justify $349 for this? If I'm being honest, I can justify $349 for this parka. It's a statement piece. It's a statement piece for sure. And I love it. But now the other part of the conversation is, would I buy it right now? And that is what I'm going to go ahead and do. We're going to buy this piece right now just so I can show off in front of all of my friends and say, guys, you can't afford a $349 jacket, but guess what? I can afford a $349 extra large women's clothing jacket that doesn't even fit me. So, I'm just kidding. I was never going to buy this jacket in the first place. I don't want to seem like a complete dick. But I wouldn't. Personally, right now in this moment, I wouldn't buy the jacket, but I could justify the $349. So then, moving on. Alright, we got the women's Tommy Hilfiger and Timberland color block dress. Now, I'm a fan, but for $200, I'm not a fan. Just right off the rip, I'm letting you guys know how I feel about that one. I'm a fan, but $200, yikes. I'm not justifying $200 on this. See, if we were talking like $150, I'll let it pass. I'll let it pass for $150. But $200, you're crossing boundaries there, pal. You're crossing boundaries there, pal. The zipper. Okay, I like the zipper. See, this is a unique concept. Okay, I could definitely see how this is definitely aimed a lot more specifically towards the street fashion community. And I'm gonna let you know how I could tell. Right? Zipper on a dress. Okay. Combining that vintage Tommy Hilfiger vibe, the color blocks, something that you would probably see 1990s, yeah, late 1980s, early 1990s, maybe even just throughout the entire 90s, but this is a piece that you would see in the 90s for sure because of all the color block. I mean, that's one thing that's kind of sticking out. Not the buttons, the zipper for sure, the embroidery. I just get that vibe, like this dress is for the streets, you feel me? Like, this reminds me of like a Stone Island piece. $200, I can't justify you for $200. For $150, I could justify it. $200 is just too much. Big pill to swallow there. Oh. So hold up. For anybody that's in the chat right now. We gotta take a look right here, okay? You got the color block dress for $200. But you got the what the hell? The Iraka utility shirt for $120. I mean, quite honestly, if I was a woman, real talk, I'd literally buy this over the dress and just make it myself. And save the other $80 plus tax. I mean, now I definitely can't justify $200 for the dress if this is $120. But let's take a look here. Now, could I justify spending $120 on the color block utility shirt? Let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look together. I'm examining it. Okay. I need to mute the music because I need to fully concentrate on whether or not I'd buy this for $120. Okay. So that probably hangs off the back. Buttons. Okay. Not a zipper. If it was a zipper, we'd have a different conversation. That'd be unique to see, like a polo with a zipper. I think we just seen that. No, I'm just making shit up. Okay, little tiny zipper pockets right there. The zippers kind of stick out a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that when you buy it in the store, it doesn't look like that. Color block. This is what the back looks like. That same terrible design for the Tommy Hilfiger and Timberland logo. $120. I mean, comparing this and the dress, I mean, you just can't compare the two. It's like, I mean, you can because it's essentially like the same kind of concept, but I mean, this jacket is just making me be able to justify the dress for $200 now. I don't know why, but I do like the dress a whole lot more than I like this. Just I mean, it's cool, but the dress is significantly cooler than this. I mean, like, why didn't they like make the zippers just like huge, like giant? Like, if you guys were going for the button vibe, why didn't you just like, and then like the side pockets, why not just make it like a gigantic zipper that went from like the very top right here to like the very bottom, and same thing right here? Then maybe like we'd be having a different conversation, little things like that. And then maybe like this piece, I don't know, I kind of like that there, but this is making me just not like, this is making me just like justify the $200 for the dress. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm indifferent. $120 though, sure, it's justifiable, but I think they could have done a lot more there. Like, this, I'm disappointed in this. This has a lot of potential. Flag dress. We got the flag dress. Okay. Honestly, this is some shit that I'd wear to sleep. Like, this is like, hold on. Again with the sticker. I mean, I guess it kind of suits the vibe a little bit more because it's like a flag dress. But $100, like, to be honest, like the way that it looks, like the material looks like it's like $20. Just looks like a long t-shirt. I don't hate it as much as the boots. I hate these joggers more than the boots though. I don't even know what this is. Wait, these are carpenter's pants? Okay, they might have redeemed themselves. Okay. I like it. I like it. How much? Oh. Hold on, wait a minute. $169 for these carpenter pants? Yo, like, these are mad dope, but $169? Yo. Nah. They don't even look that cool wearing it. Like this guy does. This guy, no. No. Take those boots off. Yeah, this is, I don't justify $169 for these pants. $100? All day. That's something that, you know, I'd even be like, oh, I need to put it in the cart right now. What's this, a crop top? All gender. So yeah, it looks like it's a little bit more of a crop top. $70 again for the t-shirt. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Supreme sells their t-shirts for $70. And lastly, the Tommy Hilfiger and Timberland bum bag. Why not just call it what it is? A fanny pack. Just a suggestion. Not a bum bag. Bum bag makes it seem like it's a bum bag. But if you're spending $140 on it, is it a bum bag? No. It's a fanny pack. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Looks like it's made out of some denim material. Looks like it's got a keychain or a coin purse that comes along with it. Never mind, that's this portion here. I do like the embroidery there. I don't know what that's for. Perhaps a pepper spray holder. I do like the giant zippers. I would say this is a pretty solid piece. Not something that I would wear personally. Does look pretty cool. Could I justify $140 for it? No, but pretty close. This is probably one of those where it's a little closer. I hate fanny packs, but this one's probably going to be a lot closer to like 120. I could justify it for 120. And overall, in case you guys were wondering, that is the Tommy Hilfiger and Timberland collaboration that, in my opinion, is the absolute worst collaboration that we have seen. On that note, thank you guys very much for tuning in for this live stream. I'm probably going to delete it. So, the audio has more than 2 channels, but only 1 mono or 2 stereo. Interesting. End stream.